Ball Z Season 3, The Frieza Saga. Yeah, I know it's weird to jump right into 3 and to skip 1 and 2, but 3 is the freshest in my mind. I might go back and do 1 2 eventually, but pretty much it'll be 3 through the end of the series here and now because I'm getting them on Blu-ray from Amazon in preparation for the release of Resurrection F. I'm not gonna watch them all the time. Whatever. Dragon Ball Z, it's a Japanese anime. It's a cartoon that aired on Toonami back in the 90s, and that's what all the cool kids were watching when all the nerds were watching Friends. And it's the greatest television show ever crafted. This will have spoilers for the entire season. I'm gonna treat this like you've already seen the series and you already know what Dragon Ball Z is. All I remember is the big battles, really, and all the big climactic moments, so watching the entire show again feels really new to me. There's a lot of stuff I just don't remember. I've heard a lot of people say that the Frieza Saga is their favorite. Frieza is a great villain. I love Frieza. Frieza has no respect for human life. Frieza is very sarcastic and he's constantly making fun of everybody, and you're not unsure of whether or not you're supposed to say he or she. I love how he looks. The purple and the white and the circles they contrast really good with the spiky yellows and oranges of all the Saiyans. And yeah, it came out a long time ago. The animation's gonna be really terrible. You can't help that. But one thing I can get mad at them for is that the colors switch from time to time. So like Goku will have already lost his orange shirt, so he'll be down to the blue shirt, and then in a faraway shot it'll be like he clearly has the orange shirt on. Krillin too. There is a shot where Krillin is like in the air. He looks orange. It looks like he's got his orange gi on, but he's been wearing the Saiyan armor the whole time. So I was like, what? Frieza's blood too. They can't seem to decide if they want Frieza's blood to be purple or red. And compared to Season 1 and Season 2, I feel like Season 3 kind of gets going pretty quickly. It's like in the first episode, Porunga's already summoned, I think. It gets going quickly, and then it's a fight between everybody against Frieza for the whole season. And I was watching it with my parents, and my dad was getting into it. My mom was like, they're still fighting. Oh my god. We haven't moved, and you figure out that if you just watch the intros, all the intros, you won't miss anything. So, filler, definitely so. You've seen all the memes on Dragon Ball Z is like, how many Super Saiyans does it take to screw in a light bulb? Only one, but it'll take 3.5 seasons. Dragon Ball Z does tend to move a little slow. I would have gotten Dragon Ball Z Kai if they didn't edit out all the gore. That's pansy ass, stupid. I want the blood. Give it to me. I'm not a child. I can handle it. And while they are fighting a lot, someone will charge up a big beam attack, and then it'll land, it'll be this big cloud of smoke, and they'll all be like, oh, we finally did it! We finally defeated Frieza! And then the smoke will clear, and Frieza will still be here, and they'll be like, ah! Dun dun! What? No one could survive that! Over and over and over and over and over. That happens so often! I feel Season 3 does, like, introduce the history of the Saiyans a lot better and a lot more, and I like that a lot. It really fleshes out this race that's gone. Flashback. You got King Vegeta, you got Bardock's talking about Goku's father. Vegeta's like, we are the last Saiyans, we must carry on the race. And this isn't really a fault of the show, it's just my bad memory, I guess, or maybe because I've been playing the game too, Dragon Ball Z Budokai. But when Goku finally goes Super Saiyan for the first time, I remember it being, like, a way bigger deal than it actually was. He's just like, and then his eyes go white, and then he's Super Saiyan. But and my sister was telling me, like, Wesley, you're thinking of when Gohan goes Super Saiyan. It's like, I remember it going, like it going silent, and his hair flying up, and then the light going through his eyes, and like, and they go green, and then his hair goes, I remember it being so much more climactic and dramatic. Again, not really a fault of the show, just a thought I had. So Season 1 and 2, I listened to the American music because I'm like, oh, America. But I switched to the Japanese music for Season 3, and I like it a lot more. Like, there's the intro theme for, like, when they're doing the last time on Dragon Ball Z, and it goes bum, 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 ba bum, ba bum, bum, ba bum, ba bum, bum, ba bum, 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 bum. That is the coolest song ever. And then the fight song where it goes bum, 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 ba da da da, ba da da da, ba da da da, bum, bum, bum. And then it ends like, and they use those two songs and they put them together in like a suite later in the season. It was awesome. And a lot of times when like the Dragon Balls are on screen, they play a song that is like straight up Moonlight Butterfly from Dark Souls. It's like, yeah, I don't really like Goku. I never have. This season, the more cemented with me that Gohan is the main character. It's not Goku, it's Gohan. I mean, a lot of the big stuff happens to Goku, but Gohan is the main character. Gohan is the protagonist of it. And now I understand why people were pissed in Resurrection F when Gohan was all nerfed, because like he was the whole series, Dragon Ball Z, is supposed to be about Gohan, not Goku. If most of the fights follow the same formula, everybody tries to hold off as long as they can until Goku gets here. I get it. Like when Frieza cuts the planet in half, I remember that being like different too, because Krillin's like, he split the planet in 2 halves. And then you see, like, the line clearly ends in the middle. So, like, the line, it doesn't go all the way across. It stops, and there's, like, Like, that's not in half then. Did I talk about Vegeta yet? Okay, Vegeta's awesome. Let's move on. I love Vegeta. Vegeta is my favorite character in Dragon Ball Z, and if he's not yours, you're dumb.
And the part where Vegeta disappears is awesome. Ha! Could a ghost do this, Frieza? Ah!
Ooh, Piccolo. I don't know. Alright, I changed my mind. It's a tie between Vegeta and Piccolo for my favorite character. So basically, Christopher Sabat is my favorite character. Another thing with the time when they were approaching the end of the season, after Frieza throws the death ball and Namek is all like volcanoes and lightning, the planet will explode in 5 minutes. And apparently 5 minutes of Dragon Ball Z time is like 2, 3, 4 hours of human time, because that's how much television was left. And they go like, most of the 5 minutes are gone now. I was like, can you count? And then after all that time passing that slowly, in like the last 2 episodes, it speeds through 3 years in like 8 seconds. I really love the part where Frieza gets cut in half by the thing. It's weird because Frieza's really arrogant. It's just, you think the villain and the hero would be like polar opposites. They are both super arrogant. Or Piccolo was saying like, they're both monsters. One good, one evil, because they're so ridiculously powerful. And I love the fact that their duel just destroyed a planet. It makes them so powerful. I love the part where Frieza gets cut in half at the end by his attack, and he's like, and he's like in 4 pieces, just laying on the ground, like, and there's like no music. It's just like the gurgling of the planet Namek, and Goku's just looking at him like, I love that shot. And while it's in character for Goku to give him energy to survive, and it's also very in character for Frieza to use that energy to attack Goku, I feel like it would have been a cooler shot to just have Goku leave there and just slowly zoom out with Frieza slowly dying, kind of like in Revenge of the Sith with Anakin. And you know, they have the one wish rule where like, no, people can only be brought back by the Earth Dragon once. And I like that everybody gets like one mulligan and then they're done. But then in the Namekian Dragon Balls, it's like, oh, everybody can be resurrected as many times as they want. I'm like, okay, well, death is meaningless now. I also think it's kind of funny that they didn't just wish the planet Namek back. There's also a really dramatic tonal shift later when everybody's back on Earth and Vegeta's like making fun of Gohan, and Gohan's getting all mad, and then they fight, and then Vegeta kicks his ass. And Vegeta was like, oh, I'm the most powerful person in the universe now. I'm gonna raid and conquer you all. And everybody was like, oh! And then, like, immediately after that, they're all like, hey, Vegeta, come with us, let's go! Bulma calls him cute, and Gohan's like, thanks, mister, who just kicked my ass! I don't know, I just had to call out some of those inconsistencies. But still, it's Dragon Ball Z. It's Dragon Ball Z. It's awesome, and I love it. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, share, subscribe if you'd like to join the crusade against all evil that plagues this place we call Earth. Because everything under the sun is meaningless but God Almighty, who is... I'm Christian, and I'm evangelizing to you. That's the point.